The archaeological record has told us a lot about life in ancient times. However, it mostly tells us about the life of the upper class, the ones with the money and power to build monuments that would last thousands of years, while the average person did not leave a large archaeological footprint. This leaves many questions about what the average person's life was like in ancient times. Insight into these questions came with the discovery of the Royal Game of Ur, the oldest known board game that dates back to 2600 BCE. It originated in ancient Mesopotamia and is believed to have been played by people of all social statuses. It was discovered in the early 20th century by British archaeologist Sir Leonard Woolley when he was digging in the Royal Cemetery of Ur and discovered several game boards. Since then, it has been found throughout the Middle East, along with the Greek island of Crete and as far east as Sri Lanka. This is a two-player game, and each player gets 7 pieces. You start with all your pieces off the board, and then roll the dice to move your pieces across the board. The goal is to get all your pieces off the other end of the board before your opponent. You start on the row of 4, then go up the middle, and finally go down the row of 2. You have to roll the exact number of spaces remaining to take a piece off the board. The dice are tetrahedron-shaped, meaning that there are 4 points on each die. 2 of these points are colored, and if they are pointing upward, then you can move your piece 1 space. The middle row is where the action takes place. You can capture your opponent's piece by landing on the same space. The piece is then removed from the board and goes back to the start. If you land on a space decorated with a rosetta, then you get to go again. While a piece is on the rosetta in the middle row, it is safe from being captured. The rules of this game were deciphered from a cuneiform tablet from 177 BCE. Irving Finkel, a curator at the British Museum, translated the rules in the 80s. The game eventually acquired superstitious and maybe even religious significance. Vague predictions about a player's life were given if they landed on certain spots. These predictions would have been similar to what fortune cookies say today. The cuneiform tablet that contained the rules also contained some examples of these predictions, which were, "You will find a friend," or "You will become powerful like a lion." Some believed these to be messages from deities or their ancestors, and there was even the belief that success in the game would coincide with success in life. The game eventually died out in late antiquity, around 300 CE or to 700 CE. It is unknown why this happened, but some theories are that it evolved into backgammon, or that backgammon overshadowed the Royal Game of Ur in popularity, leading to its decline.